Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill isn't just a film, it's a pop culture phenomenon, a cinematic adrenaline shot that continues to pulse in the collective veins of moviegoers worldwide. Released in 2 volumes in 2003 and 2004, the saga of the bride, played by Uma Thurman, set new standards for martial arts choreography, revenge storytelling, and the very language of action cinema. Now, decades later, Kill Bill is preparing for a return to movie theaters, but this time, with a twist that promises to reignite the cult following and possibly even expand the franchise's mythology. In this exploration, we'll dive into the history of Kill Bill, Tarantino's original vision, fan theories that never died, and the bold new twist behind its theatrical return. Is this merely a nostalgic re-release, or could it mark the beginning of something much bigger, something Tarantino has been teasing for years? Chapter 1. The Legacy of Kill Bill. When Quentin Tarantino unleashed Kill Bill, Volume 1 on the world in October 2003, audiences were not prepared for what they were about to experience. The movie wasn't just another revenge flick, it was a meticulously crafted homage to spaghetti westerns, samurai epics, kung fu classics, and grindhouse cinema all at once. The bride's yellow jumpsuit, the whirling sound of her Hattori Hanzo sword, and the unforgettable, crazy 88 inches showdown instantly became embedded in pop culture history. Tarantino fused Japanese anime-style sequences, Shaw Brothers-style martial arts fights, and Ennio Morricone-inspired Western motifs into a single wild ride. By the time Volume 2 arrived in April 2004, the saga had expanded beyond stylized ultraviolence to include deep philosophical undertones about motherhood, betrayal, and redemption. The showdown with Bill wasn't a climactic bloodbath but a subdued, emotional conclusion that reinforced Tarantino's narrative unpredictability. Over the years, Kill Bill has inspired everything from Halloween costumes to hip-hop lyrics, from fan films to fashion runways. Its imagery, Uma Thurman in the yellow tracksuit, Lucy Liu's O Ren Ishii in her Snow Garden duel, Daryl Hannah's eye patch wearing Elle Driver, has transcended cinema and become cultural iconography. Chapter 2. The Unfinished Story. For years, Tarantino has hinted at a possible Kill Bill, Volume 3. The most enduring rumor centers around the daughter of Vernita Green, Vivica A. Fox, who witnessed her mother's death at the hands of the bride in Volume 1. In that iconic kitchen confrontation, the bride tells the young Nikki, "When you grow up, if you still feel raw about it, I'll be waiting." That single line has fueled fan theories for 2 decades. Would Nikki return as an adult, seeking revenge against Beatrix Kiddo, the bride? Could this next generation of vengeance bring in Uma Thurman's real-life daughter, Maya Hawke, to play the bride's child, BB? Even Tarantino himself has fed into these theories. In interviews, he has mused about revisiting Kill Bill once enough time had passed for the daughters to be old enough to continue the story. Now, with Tarantino claiming his upcoming 10th film will be his last, fans are buzzing. Could this theatrical re-release be more than just a remastered cut? Could it be a prelude to the long-awaited Kill Bill, Volume 3. Chapter 3. The Twist. According to early industry whispers, the new theatrical return of Kill Bill isn't a simple re-release. Instead, Tarantino is bringing back the whole bloody affair, the elusive full cut of Kill Bill that merges Volumes 1 and 2 into a single epic film, complete with extended footage and scenes previously unseen by the general public. Originally screened only in limited capacity, notably at the Cannes Film Festival in 2006 and at Tarantino's own New Beverly Cinema, the whole bloody affair has become a mythical entity among cinephiles. It includes a longer animated sequence of O Ren Ishii's backstory, an extended fight with the Crazy 88, and a more fluid pacing that erases the division between the 2 volumes. But here's where the twist deepens. Rumor has it that Tarantino is adding newly restored, never-before-seen footage from his archives. This could mean alternative takes, deleted sequences, or even hints of storylines that were once cut but may pave the way for Volume 3. Imagine sitting in a theater and suddenly witnessing an alternate ending, or a secret epilogue setting the stage for Nikki's revenge. Could Tarantino be planting seeds for his final film in the very movie that first inspired him to consider extending the saga? Chapter 4. A World Ready for Revenge Again. The timing of Kill Bill's return is no accident. The 2020s have ushered in a cinematic wave of legacy sequels and franchise revivals: Top Gun, Maverick, The Matrix Resurrections, Creed 3, and even the return of Beetlejuice. Nostalgia isn't just a marketing tool, it's a cultural craving. But Kill Bill's comeback stands apart because of the depth of its mythos. Modern audiences, especially Gen Z viewers who grew up with streaming rather than VHS, are hungry for iconic cinema reimagined on the big screen. They've worn Tarantino's dialogue as TikTok soundbites, recreated Kill Bill duels on YouTube, and used the bride's tracksuit as cosplay at conventions. Now, they'll get to experience it in its full, bloody, operatic glory as Tarantino originally intended. But it's not just nostalgia. The themes of Kill Bill, female empowerment, survival, vengeance, and resilience, feel more resonant than ever in a post-#MeToo era where stories of strong, complex women dominate cultural conversations. Beatrix Kiddo isn't just a character, she's an archetype of endurance, a warrior who refuses to be defined by victimhood. Chapter 5. Fan theories reignited. With the whole bloody affair finally heading to theaters, fans are dusting off old theories and speculations. The Nikki Green revenge arc. Will Tarantino use hidden footage or a teaser scene to set up Nikki's story? Could Zendaya, Keke Palmer, or even Uma Thurman's daughter Maya Hawke take on the role? The Elle Driver question. In Volume 2, Beatrix leaves Elle Driver blinded and trapped in a trailer with a venomous snake. But we never actually see her die. Could Elle still be alive, plotting her own revenge? BB. Kiddo's future. Beatrix's daughter BB is alive and well at the end of Volume 2. Would she grow up to be trained by her mother, or targeted by those still loyal to Bill's memory? Cameos from Tarantino's cinematic universe. Tarantino has always hinted that his films share a universe. Could characters from Pulp Fiction or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood be subtly connected to the Kill Bill world? The twist of this theatrical re-release may not provide all the answers, but it's bound to fan the flames of speculation leading into Tarantino's final project. Chapter 6. The Music of Revenge. A Kill Bill re-release isn't just about the visuals, it's also about the sound. The soundtracks for Volume 1 and Volume 2 are among the most iconic in modern cinema, blending Nancy Sinatra, Bernard Herrmann, Ennio Morricone, and Japanese rock in a way only Tarantino could orchestrate. Reports suggest that the theatrical return will feature a remastered Dolby Atmos sound mix, making every blade clash, gunshot, and music cue sharper than ever. Imagine hearing Battle Without Honor or Humanity booming through a theater's surround system as the bride charges the crazy 88. For longtime fans, this alone is worth the price of admission. Chapter 7. The Cultural Impact of a Revival. Why does Kill Bill's return matter so much? Because it's not just a film, it's a cultural time capsule. Its influence has seeped into everything from anime, Samurai Champloo, to video games No More Heroes, from fashion, Balenciaga and Adidas both borrowed its aesthetic, to music videos, Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj, and countless K-pop groups have referenced The Bride. Bringing Kill Bill back to theaters is like reigniting a torch for the next generation of creators. Young filmmakers, choreographers, costume designers, and musicians will sit in those dark theaters, watch Beatrix Kiddo carve her path of vengeance, and walk out with their own sparks of inspiration. Chapter 8. Tarantino's Farewell Era. Quentin Tarantino has long insisted that he will retire after 10 films. With 9 under his belt: Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2, Death Proof, Inglourious Basterds, Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, his 10th and final movie remains one of Hollywood's most anticipated projects. What if this re-release of Kill Bill is his way of circling back, reminding audiences of his stylistic roots before unveiling his swan song? Could Volume 3 secretly be that final chapter? Or perhaps Tarantino, in true Tarantino fashion, will leave us on edge, dropping tantalizing hints, then pulling the rug out. Chapter 9. Fan reactions and hype. Already, social media is buzzing with excitement. Fans are posting side-by-side photos of Uma Thurman and Maya Hawke, imagining a real-life mother-daughter continuation of the story. Memes of Vernita Green's daughter resurfaced within hours of the news. Some fans are even petitioning for the theatrical release to be followed by a worldwide Blu-ray and streaming drop of the whole bloody affair, something long overdue. Cinephiles are thrilled not just for the story, but for the experience, the chance to see Tarantino's vision in a theater, surrounded by gasps, laughter, and applause. For many younger viewers, this will be their first chance to see Kill Bill on the big screen. Chapter 10. What comes next? Whether or not Tarantino follows this with Volume 3, the theatrical return of Kill Bill represents something bigger than just a movie. It's a cultural event, a reminder of cinema's raw power, and a love letter to both film history and its future. The twist, be it extended footage, hidden epilogues, or cryptic hints at another installment, ensures that the legacy of Kill Bill will not rest quietly. Much like the bride herself, the story refuses to die. Conclusion. Kill Bill returning to theaters isn't just about blood-soaked nostalgia. It's about reclaiming the magic of cinema, reigniting speculation about Tarantino's last film, and reintroducing the visceral thrill of the bride's revenge saga to a world that's never stopped quoting, cosplaying, and celebrating it. The twist ensures that this isn't a simple resurrection but a reinvention, one that could finally connect the past to the future. Whether it sets the stage for Nicky's revenge, BB's destiny, or Elle Driver's survival, one thing is clear, the story of Kill Bill still has blood left to spill. So sharpen your swords, don your yellow jumpsuits, and prepare yourself. Because when Kill Bill returns to the big screen, cinema itself gets its revenge.